Let's do it after lunch.
After lunch, okay. I don't know if they're ready. I don't know. Last week, we've been so busy. Why don't we have lunch, everyone have a nice lunch, and we'll come back. I can't see. Turn that off.
Turn it off.
I can't see.
Gotta turn it off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shane talked about wave one of our company. And you heard us talk about our company moving and growing extremely fast. You heard us talk about being able to take off the wheels that were made of stone and put on those Z-rated tires so we can get down the street much faster. And we talk about the law of attraction. How many of you read? Okay, we got some readers in here, right? Law of attraction. When you start to attract like-minded people, you start to attract people who can help you see the vision even clearer. People who can help you get to where you want to go even faster. Because I can tell you, Shane, myself, and Bernie, we couldn't have done it by ourselves. These diamonds here, when we attracted them, we attracted one, and one attracted another, and another attracted another, and guess what? Here we are in Las Vegas with 2 arenas that's full. I want you to know that they also make football stadiums too. For example. So when I look around right now, I just look around, Shane, and I'm like, I can't wait to say, I remember the days when we were subject to coming to a little basketball arena that only held, 18, 19,000. I can't wait till we say that. Because we went the other day to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I think they said they had 300,000 people to come to that particular NASCAR event over a 3-day period of time, which I think was an appropriate location for one of our next conventions. What you say?
I just hope the extended part is not so far.
That's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we talked about wave one was really that it was you. And wave two will still be about you. But wave one was that person who just had that hope, that dream, that vision, that, can I really make it in this industry? It was about the Jose Ardones. It was about the Dia Espinals. It was about the John and Blanca Centuras, the David and Melitiers, the Luis Nigel Venturas, the Christian and Aaron Steinkellers. It was about those people that I just mentioned who were not professional networkers. The L.G. Youngs, the Victor Pontes, the Gary McSween, the Rodolfo Rodriguez, the Jose Luis Regises, the McMillan. It was about those people who saw an opportunity and said, I want to become a part of something special. And you create something special. Yeah. We talked about putting the afterburners on and being able to accelerate. You're going to see this weekend as we talk about how we're going to really accelerate to capture that 1%. And the first law of attraction that we had was the attraction of, I remember, the Napoleon Hill Foundation. And I have to give strong credit to Shane Moran and Josie Moran for that relationship, because it's the only relationship with network marketing in the context that we have that exists today in this particular arena of network marketing. And how many of you are big supporter of the Napoleon Hill Foundation and Napoleon Hill? It opened up so many different doors, and it opened up avenues for people to see, okay, these people are really serious. Our partners that we have over in China, and those relationships, strategic relationships that Bernie has been able to forge with our partners over in China, to see what we have, the state-of-the-art facilities that we have, the standard by which Ganoderma all over the world is measured. That partnership actually came, and it was another stamp of approval to say, you know what, your product is serious. Napoleon Hill says, hey, listen, you know what, your foundation, your principles, and your teachings are serious. D'Angelo, our partners there, to say, you know what, our product is serious. I don't know if there's any company that have more certifications on their Ganoderma than our partners that we have here with Organo Gold. And so that law of attraction started to happen. And we said, you know, what we want to do now is we want to make our product a household name. We want to get into an arena whereas when you think of coffee, Organo Gold name comes up. Not just when you think of network marketing. When you think of coffee, Organo Gold name comes up. That's the direction that we're going. And we never thought of a particular person to align ourselves with. We never really put together a strategy to say this is what we need to do. Things in Organo Gold has just seamlessly happened, and they've happened organically and naturally, and that's why I believe we have the type of unique success that we have. Well, ladies and gentlemen, recently there was a distributor that joined Organo Gold who was attracted to our company. You know, we always talk about capturing 1%, being first class, and being the best of the best, #1 lifestyle in the world. Well, they started to hear that message. When they start to hear that message, start to listen a little closer. They start to drink a little bit of the coffee. Start to get excited about the coffee. Then they start to hear the message. When they start to hear the message, they say, this company stands for everything that I stand for. And they start to hear the vision of where Organo Gold was going, and they say, you know, I want to be a part of that vision, but more importantly, I want to be a part of the reason that the company goes to that next level. So they became a distributor. We're talking about someone that didn't necessarily need the distributor income, even though it's not bad. He started, you know, looking at some of our top crowns and said, hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with an additional crown and crown diamond type income. But they start looking at the philosophies as well, and they start looking at what we were doing with our product and what we were doing with our direction and the vision and the leadership, and we start to have conversations, and the next thing you know, the conversation of someone who could be a global brand ambassador for your company who's known all over the world. Someone who has a reputation that's stellar everywhere that they go. Every different country, they're known all over the world. Their success and their commitment to excellence has been first class with everything that they've done. We're talking about one of the most successful athletes in the history of sports. We're talking about someone who was #1 in their field for over 300 weeks in a row. #1. We're talking about someone who's actually taken that athletic ability, saw the vision of what they can become as an entrepreneur, and right now today, I would say undoubtedly the most successful athlete turned business person and entrepreneur that we know of, with global recognition of businesses and brands and consumers that actually consume their product, take their product and trust their brand all around the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, they came to us. We didn't go to them. That shows you who we are. And before we actually bring him up to the stage and introduce one of the newest Organo Gold family members, I want you to just see just a little bit about Greg and who he is, and then he's going to come up and tell you who he really is and how he's going to help you, Organo Gold, capture that 1%, not just in North America, but globally. So ladies and gentlemen, if we can have our real scissor reel, go ahead and roll before we bring him up.
Every once in a long while, a partnership comes along that fast becomes phenomenal. This is what has recently happened here. As Organo Gold is about to enter our 6th year in business, How fitting that a partnership has begun with someone that spent 331 weeks, or over 6 years, as the world's #1 ranked person in his chosen field. People don't typically seek out sharks. And this shark, true to his nature, when he sensed that there was something he wanted, actually came looking for us.
I'm a very aggressive individual. I have the opportunity of getting something. I go for it.
Greg Norman thinks he's third. He's got it up the championship.